We are already in Module 9, which is all about the current and future trends of media and information. So in this module, we will tackle the massive open online courses, which is also known as MOOC, Open Educational Resources or OER, wearable technology, 3D environments, ubiquitous learning or U-learning, and Wiki. So what is this massive open online courses? So as you can see, there are 4 letters here. So first one is the letter M, which is all about the massive. So it says here that there may be 100,000 plus students in a MOOC. So meaning, when we say massive, it talks about many people. So tayo yon. So how about this one, letter O? So when we say letter O, it means open. So it says here that anyone, anywhere can register for these courses. So it is free for us, or we have the freedom to register here in what we call massive open online courses. So meaning, kahit na sino pang tao yan, and kahit na nasa ang lugar man tayo, we can access this open online courses. So how about this online? So when we say online, Chris' work is delivered entirely over the internet. So meaning, as long as you have an internet, then you can access whatever content na pinoprovide ng ating MOOC. So how about this one? Course. So MOOCs are very similar to most online college courses. So pag sinabi natin course, diba, as you can see, we have different subjects. Sa university, sa different school. Dito rin kay Massive Open Online Courses, they are also offered different subjects. So meaning, 'di ba, hindi na limited yung mga information na maa-access natin. Kumbaga, dito, 'di ba, mas marami tayong matututunan. Bakit? Kasi whatever sections or whatever subjects that we want to know, we can use this massive open online courses. So, according to Edicus, a non-profit association and community of IT leaders and professionals, when we say massive open online courses or MOOC, it is a model for delivering learning content online to any person who wants to take a course with no limit on attendance. So, kagaya na lang ng ginagawa natin nowadays, diba? We are using different website for us para hanggang ngayon ay matuto pa rin tayo sa mga different subjects. So, there are different applications that we can use para makapag-access sa mga information na kailangan natin. So, katulad din yan ni Massive Open Online Courses. So, doon naka-provide yung mga different subjects. And then, it also provides different information so that for us to learn more, whatever knowledges or information na nandiyan kay Massive Open Online Courses. So, sabi dito, any person who wants to take a course with no limit on attendance. So, meaning, kahit na ilang beses pa natin gamitin itong Massive Open Online Courses, diba, pwede natin yang gamitin. So, we have unlimited access sa different content ni Massive Open Online courses. So next, these are utilized primarily by education institutions and so are open educational resources or OER. So kanina we discussed about the definition of open, wherein it is free, diba? We have the permission to use this one freely. So commonly it is used by the educational institutions. So next, many people are no longer disenfranchised when it comes to accessing high-quality educational content. So, wala na tayong masasabi or sasabihin sa iba na hindi natin alam yung information na yan. Bakit? Kasi, through the use of the internet, through the use of different applications and website, marami na tayong information na makukuha. Mas matututo na tayo kesa noon. 'Di ba? Kung mapapansin nyo, nung wala pang internet, hindi pa sikat masyado, we need to borrow different books for us to learn. Unlike ngayon, 'di ba, pwedeng-pwede na tayong gumamit ng internet, ng applications, or ng different browser para sa mga questions na gusto nating masagot at gusto nating malaman. MOOCs are open in two respects according to tech writer Justin Rage. So first one, it offers open enrollment to students outside a hosting university, which is also known as open registration. So what does it mean? So it has an option of free and open registration and is known as a publicly shared curriculum. So pag sinabi nating public, diba, kahit na sinong tao pwedeng mag-enroll dito sa tinatawag nating massive open online courses, especially outside a hosting university. So even though hindi ka nag-aaral sa prestigious university or sa mga school na prestigious, then still we can access this MOOC. And next one, it offers different subjects and it is open to anyone. So ito ginagamit siya ng public. So it aims to connect learners from across the globe with educators and with each other. So kahit gaano pa kalayo ang bawat isa sa atin, we can access those different content na pinrovide ni MOOC. So what are those examples ng ating massive open online courses? So for this one, ito lang yung mga kilala na massive open online courses. So we can use the Duolingo, Treehouse, Lynda, Codecademy, Google Premier, and Education First. So next one naman natin, the materials of the course were licensed during or using Creative Commons license na na-discuss natin before. So their materials could be remixed and reused by others. So ano naman yung ibig sabihin nito? So since it is an open license through the help of Creative Commons license, we have the permission to use, reuse, and distribute those information with few or no restrictions. So now let's proceed to open educational resources, or also known as the OER. So when we say open educational resources, it refers to teaching, learning, and research resources that reside in the public domain or have been released under an intellectual property license that permits their free use and repurposing by others, according to Hewlett, as cited in Vollmer 2012. So when we say open educational resources, it provides affordable materials to students and allow teachers to enhance their work and provides content for their classes. So these are the textbook with open copyright licenses that are free and available online under the license agreement. So what are the examples, or what does open educational resources provides? So it provides textbook, curriculum, syllabus, lecture notes, educational games, simulations, tutorials with practice exercises, assignment, test, project, audio, video, and animation. So as you can see, 'di ba, talagang matututo kayo dito sa tinatawag nating open educational resources. So the openness of OER means that they must be available at no cost, wherein, 'di ba, wala tayong gagastusin when we access this one, and can be legally repurposed by everyone. So wala siyang pinipili kung sino lang yung makakapag-access sa content na provide ng ating open educational resources. Creative Commons license for MOOCs. So there's a greater chance for interested learners to use these materials without legal apprehensions. So ang ibig sabihin nito, kahit na ilang beses pa natin gamitin yung mga information na pinrovide under the MOOC, hindi tayo pwedeng kasuhan. Bakit? Kasi pinrovide ito ng free sa public. So, the educational benefits of MOOCs can be maximized if organizations or institutions that offer such courses are made more open through the Creative Commons licensing. So, as usual, kapag ginawa itong open online resources through the use of Creative Commons licensing, 'di ba, magkakaroon or mas magi-increase pa yung access natin doon sa content na naka-provide under ni MOOC. So let us proceed to wearable technology, which is also known as the wearable devices, wearables, and wearable technologies. So when we say wearable technologies, these are the electronic technologies or computers that are incorporated into items of clothing and accessories which can comfortably be worn in the body. So marami tayong mga electronic technologies or computers na napapansin na pwedeng-pwede nating gawing accessories or ilagay sa ating mga damit. So for example na lang is yung smartwatch. 'Di ba? So noon, yung mga relo na ginagamit natin is para malaman lang yung time. Pero nowadays, we can buy smartwatch hindi lang para malaman kung anong oras na. Pwede na rin natin siyang gamitin to listen different music, para maka-receive ng tawag, and then makapag-text sa ibang tao para malaman natin kung kamusta na yung heartbeat natin, and many more. So, another example, yung mga napapanood natin sa movie wherein kapag, anong tawag dito? Kapag meron silang kailangan na bantayan, 'di ba, naglalagay sila ng napakaliit na camera wherein sinusuot nila para maging aware sila doon sa ginagawa ng isang tao. So, according to the magazine, already the current handheld devices available to consumers. So, ito yung mga electronic technologies or computer which is designed to be held in the hand. Kagaya na lang ng smartphones, iPads, and tablets. So it changed the technological and social landscapes on a global scale such that walking out in public and seeing an individual engaging with a handheld device is a common place. So, hindi na bago sa bawat isa sa atin na while we are walking, 'di ba, sa labas, may mga tao tayong makikita na puro cellphone, puro handheld devices yung ginagamit nila. Unlike noon, 'di ba, yung mga cellphone noon, ginagamit lang ito para makapag-text or makipag-communicate with the other people. Pero dahil sa mga pag-upgrade nila sa technology that we have, nagagamit na rin natin ito para makapag-access sa different browser including our social media application. So these are the characteristics of wearables according to Wearable Devices magazine. So first one is performing computer-related tasks such as the laptops and mobile phones. So before kasi, we need to buy our personal computer just to access the internet. But nowadays, we can use or pwede nating dalhin yung laptop natin at yung cellphone natin para makapag-access sa mga different social media, pati na rin sa different browser. So, second one, provide sensory and scanning features such as the biofeedback and tracking of physiological function that are typically not seen in mobile and laptop devices. So when we say biofeedback, these are the electrical sensors that help us to receive information about our body. So next naman natin, have some form of communications capability and will allow the wearer access to information in real time. So meaning, 'di ba, through this wearable technology, we can communicate with our loved ones ng madali lang. Hindi na rin natin kinakailangan na magdala pa ng mga mabibigat na technology. So, we can also access different information in real time, meaning whatever time man and kahit na nasaan man tayo, we can access the information. So, data input capability. So, example na lang yung mga cellphone natin. So, as you can see, diba, we have different applications wherein we can encode such information, kagaya na lang ng mga MS Word. Diba? So, 5 is the local storage capability. So, we have this what we call yung mga RAM, yung mga memory card, wherein makakapag-save na tayo ng mga files na gusto nating i-save. So, noon, diba, kung mapapansin nyo, yung mga storage capacity lang is napakababa. Pero habang tumatagal, mas lalo ding tumataas yung storage capacity ng mga technology natin sa ngayon. So, the online magazine further noted that wearables may be either worn or incorporated to the body to create constant, convenient, seamless, portable, and mostly hands-free access to electronics and computers. So, mas nagiging convenient na tayo kapag itong wearable technology ang ating dadalhin. Bakit? What if walang kuryente? So, what if doon sa place na yon, di ba, walang saksakan? So, hindi gagana yung mga different technology if it is not about the wearable technology. Unlike sa mga wearable technology natin na pwede natin i-charge habang nasa bahay tayo and then dadalhin na lang natin siya sa place na pupuntahan natin. So, instead also of bringing our personal computer, pwedeng-pwede na nating dalhin yung mga cellphone natin. 'Di ba? Kumbaga, instead na mabigat pa yung dadalhin natin, pagagaanin niya tuloy yung mga bagay na dadalhin natin at mga bagay na gagawin natin. So, health and medicine, fitness, aging, disabilities, education, transportation, enterprise, finance, gaming, and music have slowly started to adapt the use of such technology to improve people's lives. Diba? So, for example na lang, sa fitness. So, before, kinakailangan pa nating pumunta sa mga gym. Pero nowadays, we can use our cell phone para manood ng mga video kung paano magiging fit ang bawat isa sa atin, sa disabilities, wherein pwedeng-pwede natin gamitin yung audio kapag hindi nakakakita yung isang tao para maintindihan niya yung information. Education, transportation, 'di ba? Pwedeng-pwede tayo, for example na lang yung mga Grab, yung mga different applications wherein mapapadali na lang sa bawat isa sa atin na tumawag ng mga taxi, enterprise, finance, gaming, and music. So here are some of examples of wearable devices such as the watches, glasses, contact lenses, e-textiles, and smart fabrics, headbands, beanies and cups, jewelry, hearing aid-like devices designed to look like earrings. And marami pa tayong example ng wearable devices. So let us discuss this 3D environment, which is also known as 3D graphics. So it added texture to our media experience because of the images that we see in three-dimensional rendering. So through this 3D environment or graphics, it made easier for us to see the impact on the overall design when minor or major changes are made. And this will also help us to visualize space, movement, and access. So, si 3D environment din yung nagpapaganda ng animation ng mga napapanood natin. So, before, kung mapapansin nyo, black and white yung ginagamit and then nagkaroon ng colored hanggang sa naging 3D na siya. So, mas nararamdaman natin ngayon yung message and then yung animation na pinoprovide ng mga pinapanood natin or nakikita natin. So next, let us discuss the three basic phases in 3D computer graphics creation. So first one is the 3D modeling. So it is the process of forming a computer model of an object's shape, and these are used for a variety of mediums, including video games, movies, architecture, illustration, engineering, and commercial advertising. So how about this layout and animation? So when we say layout and animation, the motion and placement of objects within a scene. So for this one, it is the process of conceptualizing environments based on the story of the animated film and adapting it to the stylistic choices of the film. So as you can see here in this picture, 'di ba? Nag-umpisa muna sila sa pagdo-draw and then ginawa na nilang animation. So how about the 3D rendering? So when we say 3D rendering, the computer calculations that generate the image based on the light placement, surface types, and other qualities. So it is the process of turning information from a 3D model into a 2D image, and it can also be used to create a variety of images from the intentionally non-realistic to what is called photorealistic. So kung mapapansin nyo, 'di ba, yung drawing dito is more on the architect, wherein nakikita natin kung ano mismo yung paggawa nila ng lightning, ng mga combination ng different colors. An artist creates an object rendered in three-dimensional space to be able to make 3D models, animate them, give them surface, render them all in one seamless environment, and export the rendered file to different medium. So for example na lang natin ng mga 3D is yung sa mga Cinderella, yung mga palabas sa Disney. So lahat naman ng mga bagay na nakikita natin doon ay puro edited lang. So from layout, ginawa, or from drawing, 'di ba? Binigyan nila ito ng buhay. So meron din tayong mga clip na mapapanood sa mga ibang movie wherein gumamit sila ng green screen, and then nung napanood na natin siya sa cinema or sa ating mga television or any technology, makatotohanan yung provide nila. And syempre, they export it into different medium. For example na lang, once they are done in doing those 3D models, syempre, they will use another applications para ma-animate nila or mapagalaw nila yung mga 3D models na create nila. So, some common uses of 3D environment. First one, three-dimensional still models, landscape to represent buildings, objects for architecture or print. So, yung mga architect natin, yung mga engineer natin, 'di ba? Whenever they are creating such company, mga buildings, mga bahay, they are using different applications. So, nag-uumpisa sila sa drawing and then ginagawa nilang 3D para ma-visualize kung maganda nga ba yung kalalabasan nung plano nila. So, next one natin, two-dimensional animations for film or video effects, games, broadcast, web, and advertising. So, next naman natin, three-dimensional virtual spaces and interactive 3D theaters. So, now let us proceed to ubiquitous learning or the U-learning. So, it is a kind of e-learning experience that is more context-based and more adaptive to learners. So, from the word itself, e-learning. So, these are the electronic learning experiences wherein we can use our mobile and embedded computers and wireless networks just to access those important and needed information. So it is aimed to provide learners with content and interaction anytime and anywhere. So next, a learning environment that can be accessed in various contexts and situations, most prominently through mobile learning. So since it is through mobile learning, then ibig sabihin yan, we can access those information kahit na nasaan pa tayo. And next one, a student is more involved in the learning process because learning utilizes all forms of materials that may be transferred to mobile devices via cable or wirelessly and be operated in these mobile devices. So we can download those different online books or the e-books para mas madali na lang yung pag-access natin sa ating mga information. So these materials can be videos, audios, PowerPoint presentations, and notes with embedded source data in them. So pwedeng-pwede natin tong i-download through the use of our mobile phones. So from teacher-centered, naging learner-centered na siya. Bakit? Kasi tayo yung nakakapag-access ng ating mobile phones. And next naman natin, students access instructional materials at different times from different locations. Yung sinasabi nga natin na kahit nasaan man tayo, kahit na this oras na ng gabi, still we can access those instructional materials. Example na lang natin, 'di ba? Yung ginagamit natin na Schoology, wherein kahit na anong oras na, we can still access those instructional materials. So making them lifelong learners in that they are able to use multiple devices. They can use their phones, their laptops, their computers just to access those informations and search for knowledge and information while developing their search skills. So next naman natin, when you engage in new learning, you are more equipped to face real-life challenges because of your exposure to new technologies that can help you in your careers. So, syempre, tayo, 'di ba, lifelong learners tayo. So, ano man yung mga information or knowledges na nai-encounter natin everyday, syempre magbibigay ito ng moral lessons sa bawat isa sa atin para yung future natin and then yung present natin ay maganda ang kahihinatnan. So how about this, what we call wiki? So wiki, it refers to applications allowing several people to collaborate, modify, extend, or delete the contents or structure of a particular page devoted to a topic or content. So dito, si ating author or any people, pwedeng-pwede nilang i-delete yung mga pre-provide na information. They can also change, they can revise, and then they can add kung ano nga ba yung mga knowledge na nalalaman nila dun sa specific topic na pre-provide dyan sa page na yan. So next one, it has no defined writer or author. We cannot determine kung sino yung nag-provide ng information na yan. So it has little implicit structure, allowing structure to emerge according to the needs of the users. So the most popular example of a wiki is the online encyclopedia na Wikipedia. So it is useful only at a certain extent because of the absence of a defined author. So since hindi natin kilala kung sinong author, hindi natin masisiguro sa ating mga sarili na valid information ang provide niyan. Hindi din natin malalaman kung yung author ba na nag-provide ng information na yan is kilala or hindi. So as you can see, sa Wikipedia na ginagamit natin, hindi siya safe na gamitin. Bakit? Kasi pwedeng-pwede yang baguhin, pwedeng-pwede yang palitan, pwedeng dagdagan ng kahit na sinong tao. So, mas maganda kung ang hinahanap natin is truthful, valid information, hindi siya biased, then we can use another application instead of using this Wikipedia. Our last is the Wikinode. So they can be jump-off point for locating other sources or references as well as related topics through links. So there are some website wherein they provide different links na pwedeng-pwede nating i-open para mag-proceed sa another page which is connected doon sa topic na hinahanap natin. There are also some words wherein once na kinlik natin siya, magpo-proceed din siya sa another page. So this will be the end of our module number 9. So I hope na natuto kayo sa ating lesson. So thank you for listening. Thank you for your time in watching this video. God bless everyone and keep safe.